As promised, we're back with A-Hole Design. Starting off with number 19, Facebook plans to use your pictures to generate targeted ads. Facebook plans to pass your photographs to advertisers and make users the star of online ads? Wait, what? In the patent, Facebook signaled it would look to scan users' photos to identify products featured in them. Okay, but it's not going to actually use your photo to generate an advertisement. That'd be weird. You signing your rights away that they can use your likeness in advertisements. I see. So they're going to try to scan products that you normally use and then maybe advertise like a competing version that you might like more. It's kind of genius, actually, in a very scary Big Brother kind of way. And to be completely honest, kind of surprised they haven't been doing that already. Not surprising that they would start. This graph, possibly Hanlon's razor. School budget. Science, 20%, social studies, 20%, math, computers, 25%, arts, 15%. So hold on, is arts actually less than 15%? Or, what, nothing, is math more than 20? What are we to believe? The pie proportions or the numbers listed? I'm just confused, it's just terrible. It's like they went and just Googled pie chart. And they're like, yes, this pie chart on Google image search has 4 slots. We need to put 4 different things into our pie chart. We'll just use the 4-slot pie chart that might not be proportionally correct, and then we'll just add our own values to it. It'll work great, and no one will ever notice the difference. Also, it doesn't add up to 100%. These hoops at this Carnival game booth are oval-shaped, and you can only see it from one side. Ha ha ha! So sneaky. Did you ever expect for a second that any Carnival game was gonna be tipped in your favor? Did you ever think for a moment there wasn't gonna be some secret element that makes it more difficult that you can't really see from the outset? No, that's how every Carnival game is, okay? They're all rigged. It's all tipped in the house's favor. You think they're gonna give you back more than they're gonna take? Sure, someone's gonna get lucky sometimes, but at the end of the day, it's just gambling for children, all right? It's all Carnival games are. You pay money, and then technically, yeah, the prizes that you can get, it's a skill game, right? It's a skill game. It's not gambling because you can impact the outcome with your skill, even though it's completely rigged, not in your favor. Just go in with expectations. You're gonna lose. Sometimes you'll get lucky, but the house always wins. All right? Eventually, everyone here probably hopes to open up a casino. Just got an Airbnb advertisement for my own house, and it is not $20. I don't want to trick people into booking with me. What the heck, dude? I would be so weirded out by that. Wait, I just got an advertisement for my own house. And that's not the price that I priced at my own house. What? Oh, I don't like that. If I listed a property of mine on Airbnb and then saw that, I'd be like, nope, I'm out. That's some Big Brothers kind of stuff right there, dude. I'm not okay with this. You can't give another random price, and then people are gonna be like, oh, I want to find the one that was shown in that advertisement that I saw. It's only $20. Dang, that looks like a good deal. In LA, I can only sleep in a cardboard box for $20 a night. This A-hole cashew packaging. I was wondering why my hand instantly hit the bottom when I opened it. Oh, bro. Does that thing straight up like go halfway up the package there at the bottom? Like, is there an actual reason for doing that? Because it seems to be the case with so many different kinds of food packaging, and not just food packaging, but also pencils and pen boxes all the time. They have like an insert in the middle that you can't see, so it's just, you get stuff around the outside, but there's nothing filled into the center. And with food, is there a reason? Does it keep it fresher? Does it keep it from compacting on itself? Or is it just a way for it to seem bigger than it actually is? I dislike it. Dislike it. Very much. My school store blacks out the prices on everything, so you can't tell how much you're spending. So wait, did they really, they scribbled out the price on everything? There is at least a price on this, but I don't see a price on anything else there. And I'm sure the prices are jacked up if it's at a student store on campus. You're paying amusement park prices in that case because it's convenience. Yeah, and also I guess you're helping to fund the school, which you're already paying $30,000 a year in tuition, potentially, depending upon where you're going. You know, but why not also pay double what you'd pay in like a grocery store, something like that, and then you don't find out until you bring it to the front. Sneaky bastards. Just a fake little tweeter in there. This is the response to the whole thing. The cosmetic tweeters on the Z333 PC speakers are a decorative element to minimize the empty space above the driver. We appreciate your feedback on this issue, and we'll be updating our website ASAP to further clarify this info. You could just make the speakers smaller, actually. You know, instead, like, it would maybe be more convenient. They might not look as fancy and big, but they could fit in more places if you just eliminated that top bit instead of creating an illusion that it's like a, I guess it's more eye-catching. This is a legit speaker. It's got the tweeter up there. YouTube wants me to pay to be able to play videos when not in the app. This is a very basic feature even Twitch has for free. I disagree. I know people like to bandwagon on YouTube for things, and YouTube does make mistakes. Disagree with this one. I think it's perfectly reasonable. All right, especially because you have like big record labels, and the way they monetize on YouTube is through ads, and YouTube can't play ads because they can't justify playing an ad for an advertiser when the app is minimized, because that would mean that the advertiser is not getting their value. The advertiser pays for ad placement on YouTube that includes a visual, and that can't be fulfilled when the app is minimized. Therefore, you'd get music companies and such that would pull off of YouTube if YouTube decided to allow you to be able to keep watching videos with the application closed, because they wouldn't be able to serve ads, and the music record labels, they'd all jump off, and then you'd have a bandwagon of, because they're not on advertisers, it'd be like, well, we don't want to advertise on YouTube because none of the big record labels are here as like a, you know, they're kind of a thing that signifies relevance to the platform, and then from there it brings more ads to creators like me. So 100% is totally legitimate for keeping advertisers on the platform, because otherwise it'd be no bueno. So this is because you're paying for YouTube Premium, the $10 a month. That makes it okay, because that money, that $10 a month, then goes, because you're not serving ads on that person's experience. It's subsidized by the $10 a month fee, which therefore makes it okay to keep the videos playing when the app is minimized, because you're not sacrificing advertisements for it. There are other reasons to criticize YouTube for various decisions, for legitimate things, but this is not one of them. Found this on my car after school, definitely makes me not want to buy one. Violation. This is not a parking ticket. We are not your local police. If we were, we'd give a $500 fine for not buying a yearbook. I can't remember if we saw this one specifically before, or if this is just a repeat strategy that schools are using to try to get you to buy a yearbook. Maybe one of the schools saw this here before and they're like, oh, we should do this too. It'll be great. And people are going to be like, thank goodness I'm not getting a ticket. I guess I'll buy a yearbook now, yeah? This is probably even going on people's cars who did buy yearbooks, and they're like, I've already bought one. Can you not do this though? Got Ratatouille for my kids to watch from Amazon. Why is region coding even a thing? This disc will not play due to the region code setting of the player. I've never understood the whole region code thing myself either. Must be some kind of like fraud and pirating prevention system, but I still don't know. I think there is a way to change your region code on your player though. It's probably a whole thing. You have to Google search and not fun, but I think there's a way to get around it if you really like want to try. And also, you ordered it on Amazon, so you're like, cool, I made an Amazon purchase, it's not working. Hopefully you can call them and they'll be good. I will say, last time that I called Amazon, it was the first time I'd ever had to call, or second time I'd ever had to call Amazon service. It was when the package wasn't delivered to my door, and they were very, very responsive. They immediately refunded the order, and I was like, all right, this is a good experience. So I appreciate that, and you could probably do the same here. That would explain why my ankle hurts. Ultra Flight Kickball. Not for kicking. So I'm, what do I do with this ball? Like, do I hit it with my hand? It's like hand kickball. It's like a diving board at a pool, and they have a sign like as you walk onto the diving board, not made for diving. So is this gonna break when I like stand on the diving board and try to dive? It's just gonna snap in half and I'm gonna die? What do I do here? I don't know. Okay. All right, I'm getting mixed signals. So basically every price, everything 99 cents and up or less. It's like when you go on Social Blade and they give you a range as to how much money a YouTuber makes. It's like, this YouTuber makes anywhere from $1 a month to $100,000 a month. It's somewhere in there. They might really be struggling to pay their bills, or they could be buying some pretty cool cars. It's like kind of on it's on a really big range. So, just hopefully that information has been helpful for you. Everything in our store is kind of all prices, but also some of them are 99 cents. There are a few of those, not many, because that price is getting harder and harder to sustain, but there's a few. You might be able to get like half of a soda can for that. Yep. So it's cool. Hope you enjoy shopping here. Wanted to cancel my subscription. Now I have to talk to someone. Transfer, modify, cancel. You have to call. Oh, bro. Sirius XM, the absolute worst. I'm sorry, Sirius XM. If you're watching this and you ever wanted to give me a brand deal, your customer service and your attempts to keep people locked in, the absolute worst I've ever experienced with any product I've ever paid for in my entire life. Absolute, utter trash. Okay? I am passionate about this. And then after you leave, they keep calling you back and they keep sending you mail like, oh, don't leave. We'll give you this great, great, great price. No. I use my phone. Okay? Stop. Cease. Leave me alone, and they never leave you alone. Ooh, they're the worst. There's an $87 difference between searching for a flight on my iPad and computer for the same flight. $269 on the computer, $182 on the iPad. That makes me mad. I do everything on my desktop still. My desktop. Why is it cheaper on the mobile? Oh my God. Can I just say, even though I know 2/3 of you watching right now are on some kind of mobile device, I hate that everything is so much more catered towards mobile nowadays. I do almost everything still on my desktop computer. I hate using my phone in order to accomplish like work-related tasks. I hate responding to emails on my phone. I hate booking restaurant reservations on my phone. I've never booked an airplane ticket or a hotel or booked anything expensive on my phone. I've never bought anything from Amazon on my phone. I do it all on my computer. And the fact that more and more, it's like, oh, in order to get the full functionality, you have to use the mobile app. Just let me do it from my computer, god dang it. Oh, it's so annoying. It's so frustrating. I hate it. Start using your computer more. Shift the scales back, please. Ugh. And now apparently, because I've always booked flights from my computer, I've paid more. I firmly believe that Tesla is anything but a-hole, and can even think of a couple of reasons why they added this feature, but the car should at least be allowed to start in complete manual if the software isn't installed. Software update required, unable to start the car. So, yeah, I'm in a situation right now. It's kind of an emergency. There's someone who's, they seem to have a weapon. They're walking towards my car right now. I need to go. I need to be able to drive out of here. Software update required, unable to start car. So, you know, it's actually kind of an emergency. Really need to be able to start the car right now. If I can't start the car right now, like, I'm gonna die. All right? Or it's like, there's a big sandstorm approaching. There's a tsunami approaching. Literally my only chance of survival is if the car starts now. Sorry, software update required, sir. I'm a truck driver. I have an iPad mounted in my truck that I use for TV and Netflix. Currently 800 plus miles from home. Thanks for ruining one of the few luxuries I have on the road, Hulu. Sorry, Hulu is blocked on this device. To unblock, open Hulu when you're at home. Do this at least every 30 days to refresh your device connection to your home. I can understand this for security reasons. Should probably do a better job at like explaining that this is a thing when you first activate the device. I kind of understand because you authorize it from your computer, so it probably doesn't ask for a login on the device because you enter a code on your computer that approves the device, and it needs to renew every now and again. And so, yeah, I get it. It's obnoxious, but hopefully you at least have Netflix, right, that you can watch instead, because they've got a lot. They've got too many shows now, honestly, but there's options on there. It's obnoxious, but I don't think it's malicious. I think it's security related, and also potentially like related to they don't want you to have a bunch of devices that are all piggybacking off of one account and all that. I don't know, dude. And the top for the last month, both weigh 500 grams. The green one is a 30% bigger bag, more to share. Bigger bag, more to share. Also the same as the other. There's just a lot of oxygen in here and nitrogen and everything else that composes there. It's also a bigger bag, so more trash to share with the environment after you're done. That's what they're talking about. They didn't specify that it was more food to share. There's more of something to share. It just so happens there's more trash to share with the environment after. That's actually pretty despicable. You are, for no reason, simply generating more waste. Just so that it can appear bigger so that people will be more drawn to buy it. Oh, that's terrible. I'm genuinely upset by this. I want there to be an actual reason, but I don't think there is. Was there something wrong with this bag over here, which is a 500-gram bag? I don't think there was. Oh my God, that's terrible. What the heck, guys? Probably throwing myself under the bus here of ever getting a Mountain Dew Dorito Call of Duty sponsorship ever, but that's awful. Don't do that. Oh my God. I don't buy Doritos, but whenever there's a party or something, if they're being served, that makes me not want to even partake, dude. That's terrible. What the heck? I'm sure they're not the only one. They just got called out on it here, but oh my God. Bro, that's terrible. You can't do that. You can't just be like, let's make more trash. Oh, that's it for the last month of A-Hole Design. That's one of the most genuinely fitting posts I've seen, that top one. Damn. Evil. All right, well, make sure to like if you liked or were annoyed. Subscribe if you're not already. Check out the playlist in the description if you want to catch more of these, and we'll leave it off there. Have a good one.